Hey guys, welcome to Wedding in a Pinch. You're probably looking like, actually, what are we looking at? You guys are looking at a Dollar Tree Flower Girl basket. Everything you guys see is made from Dollar Tree. Everything I got is from Dollar Tree. If you see my big haul I did the other day, you know I went a little cray cray. So, I'm going to show you guys how to do it real quick. I'm going to put you guys on the stand so you guys can craft along with me. Sorry for all the movement right now. I'm just trying to get you guys even. So I took the bamboo rings and made a spear. I took one pack. It comes with a mini one inside. I cut it in half. You need two of the small rings. Then I went to the fabric section of Dollar Tree. Yes, Dollar Tree carry fabrics. And got a crafting square. I cut it in half. That's how I got this one. And then what I did was I took one whole bamboo ring, left it as the middle support. Then I cut the second one in half to make like handles. So you glue one handle here, one handle here, and it looks good. Then I got some glue sticks. I like using the Gorilla hot glue sticks for fabric crafts, but if you want to stay on the budget, get the Dollar Tree. They work just as good for this type of craft. You want to put glue here. It is going to be kind of tight, but don't worry. That's why we have the other end of the fabric. Hold for a minute. I want to rotate it up. Hold for a minute. Don't worry, we're going to cut all the stragglies in a little bit. That's how she looks so far. Kind of loose fabric. That's okay. It's gonna. Yes, my kid got hold of the bamboo rings, and I'm just reusing the ones that she glued up. But it's gonna be okay, because all that's gonna be hidden. Nobody's gonna see it. Take your time when you do it. I'm just basically smoothing out the circle. See? I'm just gluing it around the rim. Then when you get to this part, just leave it like that for a moment. You're going to have like a little square, and that's okay. Now we're going to do the same thing over here. Line it up. Put some glue on it. Make it look good. Make sure you're covering that rim. Cover. So that's what you guys have right now. You guys have the fabric looking like this. That's how it's supposed to look. You got the edges all nice and wrapped. So, next part of this craft is taking one of the corners. I'm going to go with this one because it's kind of smaller. Taking this little piece right here. This little piece. Gluing it. And then what I'm going to do is flatten this out so I can wrap it around. And it's going to reach that one. So you see what I did? I flapped it open, just like that. And I'm going to take this piece. Not this outer piece, but this inner piece right here. And glue it. Make sure you guys check with your venues of your ceremony location to see what flower petals you guys are allowed to have. Because I know a lot of venues are going biodegradable. So a lot of them are saying no to real flowers. So do a double check. Just to cover your budget. And I just put glue on the top. If I can bring this around. To cover that wood. Yes, I am sticky with glue, guys. That's okay. That's what that stuff is. That's the only downside of super glue, I think. I mean hot glue, is that it leaves a little residue. But it's okay. I'm just gonna pull. We almost made it. See, that's covered. You can't even see the wood unless somebody's looking inside this basket. Yes, you can always line it with more fabric, but honestly, see how that made like a little pocket? It's okay. Nobody's gonna see the inside. Now, if they're digging, yes, they might see. Now, I'm just gonna make it look cute for you. That dot line and glue it. But I do that the next step. Now I'm gonna take this square, do the same thing but on this side. So first, I'm gonna glue this piece right here. Y'all like, Ashley, you run out of hot glue. If you've been with me for a while, you know Ashley's never too far from the glue. If you're new, welcome. Please like, comment, subscribe for you to see all these beautiful tutorials I have coming up. Please watch my other videos from the beginning because I give advice, I give wonderful tutorials, and I like helping a sister out. See, I just open it like a shell. And I'm just going to take it. And this one don't have a lot of fabric to rewrap around, which I like. So I'm just going to do a line of glue. Y'all probably think like, Ashley, this does not look like the basket you showed us in the beginning. I feel like I've been fooled. No, you have not been fooled. This is the process of making the basket I showed you guys. Things don't just happen prettily like that just by throwing some fabric on. You're going to have to do some work, some tucking, and a little bit of hiding. But that's okay. Now, since we got that fabric in, we're going to go. Make sure it's not too overlapped, you guys. You don't want to be looking like who did it. It is 6:45 here, guys, so if I'm seeing kind of off, that's because it's early and I wanted to give this tutorial to you guys while I have a quiet house. How's wedding planning going, you guys? I hope it's going good. Good. I know you guys looking like, okay, Ashley, we see it. Yep, we're getting there. So at this stage, you want to make sure you take all the glue off. First, take glue off your hands. Take your scissors and go around anything. If you see any stragglies, clip them. You want to fluff out the corners because we have to fix this. So you want to make sure that everything is looking good. Now let's start fixing the last flaps. Yes, it is a tiny basket, but most flower girls are between the age of 5 or 6 to little. So it is going to be just a little bit. Most flower girls don't make it down the aisle all the way anyway. So it stays on the budget. And this is going to run you about $6.25 to make. I've seen flower girl baskets go from anywhere from $20 to $55. I kid you not. I'm just making sure that edge is nice and seamless. Making sure this edge over here is tucked. Tuck. Tuck. There we go. And that's how the basket looks right now. You're probably like, Ashley, what do we do about those corners? We're not going to leave those corners just poking out like that. You can if you want. But if you don't, I'll say take it. Make it look nice and neat first. Make sure there's no extra added creases. Take your glue gun. seal it up. Then you're going to take this little flap, this little corner right here. Then we're going to roll it onto itself, just like that. So you glued it, glued. So you have that little corner. Then you're going to take this one and do the same. Make sure the corner is good. Dot glue. Roll it over. So far you guys have only really used half of that budget for this basket. Now you're like, Ashley, what do we do about this? You take your 1 bunches of flowers that you get from Dollar Tree. I say 1 bunch. That's how many I'm using. And I'm just going to start gluing it to hide it. See what I mean? I'm just lapping it over at an angle. And I'm going to angle it out this way. And I'm going to put a little bit more do there. Make sure it's nice and on. Then you go on the inside and you take your last 2 flowers. You can even put flowers on both sides if you guys truly want. It's all up to your preference. Make sure everything's in your wedding colors. Make sure everything is measuring up to the way you guys like it. I ran out of glue sticks, so I'm best to, there we go, find my pack. There we go. I'm just doing a lot of glue because I don't want them falling off when she's walking down the aisle. So yeah, you want to make sure it's nice and covered. Make sure you take your time. Make sure you go with your wedding colors. And there you go, a nice lovely little flower grow basket. I'm just for under $10, you got a flower grow basket. And you're probably like, Ashley, what can we put in it? So, if you could tell in this one, I have my hot glue sticks in it. Just like that. So it will hold a nice little handful of flowers. So I'm going to take it off for you guys to see it fully, what it looks like. So that's what they look like, you guys. For under $6, or if you have 2, for under $12, you have 2 flower grow baskets that are cute. Super cute, very, very inexpensive. And they could keep and play with these throughout the year. They're very cute. I think they're cute. I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget, stay loved, stay blessed, and love your partner.